Wow, it is a statement, and it's a moment that says, I deserve this. It is a two-tone, bold, ripple, hinged bangle. Now we're talking for the smallest, for extra small, 44.2 grams. For the largest, let's make sure I'm getting this right, 53.4 grams of that sterling silver, that beautiful 14-karat yellow gold clad around the edges. Should be $599. You're saving almost $100, bringing it down $99 to $499.98. 5 easy payments of $100 to get it home. Scott, tell me a little bit about this.
So as we shared, this is a collector's item. My goal always is maybe once or twice a year to bring a wow piece, something that represents the best of what we do from each collection. So this Ripple collection that we launched in August that everyone's fallen in love with, this is the version of that Mother Teresa quote, but told in a two-tone story. So it's told with that 14-karat gold that you see on the border.
Okay.
It's told with this oxidation over the sterling silver, and then it's told in a beautiful hinge detail. So you will order true to your size, that extra small at 6 1/4, all the way up to extra large at 8 1/4. Order true to size because each of them open up perfectly, and they're hinged beautifully, and then there's a separate story on the inside. So a couple of the big stories here is in the world of couture high-end, this would be a very, very, very high-end price.
Yes.
and I love the fact that having QVC as my retail partner, we are able to give you that luxury of an extra small at 44 grams. Normally in high-end designer jewelry, they recommend, so for you to be inside of a case line with the gloves and the whole kit and caboodle, the Italians say 1 gram of silver per inch.
Okay.
So from there, if you do 1 gram per inch, you're then going to think, if that's 6 1/4, that should be 6 1/4 grams for an extra small.
Right.
So we are running at, I'm horrible at math, 7 times.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I've got a BFA in musical theater. You know, I can't add.
My poor dad was a PhD chemical engineer and a minor in math. And
Yeah, my dad is a math whiz as well.
Yes,
and I'm like, I think he just looks at me, he's like, what happened to you?
Oh.
But you know.
as my dad said.
Heart of gold over
Yeah.
here.
So it speaks to the weight of it. It speaks to the quality. It speaks to the craftsmanship. And now we meet the art of engineering. The way we can, so this one piece is actually 4 different wax carvings.
Wow.
So what you're seeing on the inside, that's the inside back roll. That's what's going to touch your skin. That brings to life, those are the little ripples of life. As though you've dropped those little stones from that Mother Teresa quote, I alone can't change the world, but I can cast a stone that create many ripples. I think about my life. I think about from the moment I am born. The Japanese have a belief that, the ikigai, that you have one breath. When you are born, the first thing the doctor does is pat you on the back and you, and you inhale. And then the last thing before you pass on is you exhale. So it's one breath. Yeah. How many ripples of your life? It could be the birth of children, it could be graduations, it could be major ceremonies, it could be just special moments, it could be a divorce, it could be a marriage. What are those ripples in your life? And that's why I put that hidden message on the inside with those individuals. So each of those are one carving and one individual piece. Then on the outside, I'm just going to show you like this so you guys can see. What's truly unique too is this isn't a flat piece of sterling silver. Look at all the details you're going to get on the inside there. You have individual, we carve this in wax, so you're going to see individual carvings of ripples, and then high polished, and then individual and high polished. Notice on the 14-karat gold, that's also all carved with that ripple detail. When you get it home, the way you're going to access it, it's an easy closure. There is going to be figure 8 there. And look, if you look right, sorry guys, if you look right there, that's the one that sits just a little higher.
Okay.
You're just going to gently push that down, and you'll see that spring mechanism close. It's going to click in. You're going to hear it. Safety, safety. He's not coming off until you take it off. So this is for that true collector,
right,
who really wants those one-of-a-kind pieces that are the ultimate of what a brand can do. This speaks to what we can do at Christian James if we're allowed to take our time, because originally it was ordered for December. Oh. It takes so long to create these pieces. And when I talk about the lost art of wax carving, when I talk about those 8 steps, these days most things are computer animation, as you all know. So this is that hand artistry that you loved. This becomes that soulful craftsmanship when you get it home. You're like, it just feels special. And
Yeah,
you know,
it's got-
you put something on and it feels good.
It's got that heft to it that you're like, this is a statement that I am wearing. And I love that you listed all those different life events, those mile markers, the things that really we measure our life and count our life in. This is one of those pieces you get home to celebrate that or to help you encourage you through those times. But for a sale price where you're saving almost $100, get this home for 5 easy payments of $100. Item number J449096. Call us over here on QVC 2, 800-500-7590 is the number to reach us. That's always the best way to call in over here. And you've got a few different size options. So you have the small, which is a 7-inch fit, the average, which is 7.5, large, which is 8.25, extra large, which is 8.5. So how would you advise with sizing on that?
You're going to order true to size.
Great. Awesome.
So whatever your QVC normal size in jewelry is, we work with the QVC system.
Do not miss out on the chance to get that home. There truly is a collector's piece. And if you are looking for something that goes with that great sort of ripple theme,
Yes.